This list highlights individuals who have spent some of the longest periods behind bars in history, showcasing extreme cases of incarceration. From young offenders sentenced to life to those who had their sentences commuted or transferred to mental institutions, these stories span decades of confinement, often reflecting significant societal and legal shifts over time. These cases are both sobering and remarkable, offering insight into the justice systems and personal tragedies that define their lives. Number 10. Warren Nutter. Warren Nutter served 65 years, 10 months, and 6 days behind bars. At 18, he became the youngest person in Iowa sentenced to death after killing a patrol officer during a gas station robbery. In 1957, his sentence was reduced to life imprisonment. Nutter passed away in 2021. Number 9. Kenneth Knisely. Kenneth Knisely has been imprisoned for 65 years and 362 days, making him Arkansas's longest-serving inmate. He remains incarcerated for the murder of a police officer. Number 8. Sammy Robinson. Sammy Robinson spent 66 years and 85 days incarcerated in Louisiana. He entered prison at 17 and remained there until his death at the age of 83. Number 7. Johnson Van Dyke Grigsby. After being convicted of murder for killing a man during a fight, Johnson Van Dyke Grigsby served 66 years and 123 days in prison. He was denied parole 69 times before his release at age 89. Due to difficulties finding work, he voluntarily returned to prison but was released again in 1976. Number 6. Joseph Ligon. Sentenced to life without parole at age 15 for murder, Joseph Ligon spent 67 years and 54 days in prison. He declined resentencing and parole offers in 2016 and 2017, but was eventually released on February 11, 2021. Number 5. John Phillips. John Phillips served 68 years and 236 days in prison after being convicted of sexually assaulting a 5-year-old girl. He was paroled on March 9, 2021, with his parole set to end in 2026. Number 4. Paul Geidel Jr. In 1911, at the age of 17, Paul Geidel Jr. was sentenced to 20 years to life for robbery and murder. He was declared insane in 1926 and confined to a mental hospital until 1976. He was released in 1980 at age 86 and passed away at 93. Number 3. Walter H. Bork Jr. Walter H. Bork Jr. has spent 69 years and 8 days in prison. Convicted for the axe murder of a 4-year-old girl when he was 17, he is serving a sentence of 99 years and 6 months and remains incarcerated. Number 2. Francis Clifford Smith. Francis Clifford Smith spent 70 years and 31 days in prison. Initially sentenced to death for killing a guard during a yacht club robbery in 1949, his sentence was commuted to life in 1954, just hours before his execution. He was paroled in July 2020. Number 1. Charles Foussard. Charles Foussard spent 70 years and 303 days in confinement, most of it in a mental institution in Ararat, Victoria. He was institutionalized after murdering an elderly man and stealing his boots. Foussard died at the age of 91 or 92. If you liked and found the video interesting, please don't forget to click the like button and subscribe.